That's how they thought, which is like, oh, well, that's like, who told them?
I know, right? That's like
so amazing.
So they envisioned.
Know, right?
So they envisioned
fascinating. Oh, don't bump.
They envisioned.
He was wobbling.
I can smell him.
They kind of envisioned galaxies like a living organism, like cellular organisms floating through. Who knows? They're chit-chatting and cross-talking. They might have their own TV show.
There you go.
That's right. I can smell him. I think he smells kind of good. Like.
Yeah, well, I put a quick coat of clear on him. He should be toned down a little bit with a little more black in him, but I just.
I like it. I think it's very nice.
I've got him. My masterpiece. Can you? Are we gonna get a copy? Can you pop up the Cthulhu one? Cthulhu.
Oh, that's the one I thought would look really awesome when he was playing it earlier.
Yeah, he's not. He is absolute fiction.
He looks cool.
Yeah. But he's pretty cool.
It was fiction? I thought it was part of some religious book.
No, it's absolute
like,
fiction.
It's chaos, right?
No, he's actually Cthulhu. No, he's actually an interdimensional evil black magic swinging alien that came to Earth long before people ever came to the planet.
Huh.
Part of this elder interdimensional space. H.P. Lovecraft came up with him.
Yeah, I started to say. He's like,
and he's just.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got a caller.
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
You gotta give him time.
Okay. I'm sorry. We're used to Andrea being here.
And he was like these elder gods from another dimension, and he's like 60 feet tall, and if you look at him, you go crazy your whole life. He's just a nasty guy. But he's originally just from a short story. And now Cthulhu, they got T-shirts and bumper stickers and games and role-playing and video and...
Role-playing games all the time.
Okay. Hello, caller.
Hello, how are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just flipping through the channels, I saw your little presentation today. It looked pretty interesting. I recently got into this kind of field of research at UT, and I'm a history student.
Ooh.
And for my astronomy course, they said you can do anything as long as it's related to astronomy as a side note to your test for extra grade. So I got into what I think is interesting in history is how you have this global mythology that's the same, and it's basically the same from all over the corners of the earth. And I think it's starting to get to the point, like credited academically, where you can start to turn these papers in at schools like UT, and they can't just be shrugged off instantly. Because, I mean, the evidence globally is just coming together so much with the information spread of the last 15 years that it's pretty much incredible evidence. Like, it really has to give most, modern people pause to stop and think about it when you look at these images, and especially the Sumerians. So, anyways, I don't know. I hope to be a history teacher one day.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll be able to have the academic freedom to teach some of this stuff in a accredited university. So I think that'll be neat. I think just it's interesting that other people are catching the concepts, and it's starting to spread. I think because I think the truth evidently it'll keep spreading. So, anyways, I just like your show, and
all right.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. That was good.
Yeah, well, we got people out there.
Yeah. Well, I think the world is getting a little more accepting of things. Like we were talking before, I think it was last season, where, you used to never would see a show like this on TV. So I think the world's starting to open up their mind. People are starting to open up their mind.
Hopefully, yeah, huh? We're trying, aren't we?
The man's trying to keep us down.
I mean, before you couldn't talk about, like, Sarah and I, especially Sarah, has had experiences, and that's not anything that you can necessarily talk about to anybody. Like, because, I mean, we still run across people who are like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but people are more accepting now than they really ever have been. So,
well, and I think as long as people are still seeing shows like this, it's making people open their minds more. So,
no, go ahead.
I was going to say we have about 5 minutes. Is there something you really want to show Cthulhu?
Yeah, if we could do the Cthulhu. Otherwise, I could do one here. The Cthulhu is a little a departure from the, archaeological aspect here. But
here we go.
There's a painting of Cthulhu.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's, this is when his evil priests or whatever woke him up from his slumber at some island that came back, and you can see off his hand. See that little guy? Whee! Yeah. So he's real big, and he's real nasty, yeah. And everybody, everybody dies. So, you know, so whenever Cthulhu comes around, whoever's in the story, everybody dies. If you don't die, you go nuts, and then you kill yourself. So he's a real nasty creature. But what I did is there's some of them in process. I did an Art Deco style with the wings and the tentacles and stuff.
Like that.
And I put the things on the side of the head. Yeah, that's actually took that picture in my little studio I had in Downey, California. There's 4 of them on the way. There's only been 5 of them made.
Yeah.
So one of them, 6 of them made, but I broke one. So there's a front shot of him.
That's really cool.
He's huge too. He's about 13-inch wingspan. He's about 16, 17 inches tall.
Wow.
And he weighs about 20 pounds. And he's got a little hidden chamber in him. And he put a lot of work into him. All those little scales and everything were all hand done, just drip, drip, drip at a time.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It took me 6 months to carve him.
Wow.
And I could only work on him for about maybe like 2 hours. I got creeped out. I go, I'm going to put him down. Yeah. Yeah, but I put the little tentacles, the little...
channeling.
Gosh. God. Yeah, I had to
That's
keep up.
really cool. Yeah, it does look creepy, I have to say. It looks creepy, but it's cool.
Yeah, he's
very dark.
It takes, it takes a good 40 hours, 50 hours to do him, to do one up of him. I think we've got maybe one of them in color too, some red ones. But I just had one go out, a couple months back. Had one go out.
Sweet.
But he's like a 6-part mold. He's really complex. But
It looks like it.
I just had to. They say write what you know.
Right.
So this one was carve what you like. Is what I did. So.
Wow. So how do you feel about these guys here?
They're okay.
Have you ever met one?
No, you know what? I've researched and done lots of my homework and stuff, but I'm doing just fine.
Just fine,
Yeah.
knowing if there's any grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not sure exactly how that is all working out because some people go one way with it, some people go another way with it, but I think I'm just. And now that I'm doing my UFO stand-up thing, I think they're going to come get me now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That guy's making fun of us.
I know, and I might be targeted.
Where do you do your stand-up at?
Right now I'm working out of San Marcos, tomorrow night I'm taping a demo reel, so 10 minutes, yeah. For a demo reel, you take all your A material and cram it into 10 minutes. Because the booker's not going to look at your whole act, and you close with your best stuff. So you just bring it all up front, so it's a good overview of 10. So tomorrow night I'm going to do that 10 and have that thing nailed.
Good luck.
Yeah, it should be good.
That you need for
Is
that.
there like some, for lack of a better word, South by Southwest for
Stand-up?
for stand-up? Like if you have that kind of thing, is there anybody that
Like
comes
there's a
out
lot of,
scouts
I guess,
Oh, no, I'm going to have to do this all on my own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, I'm going to have to do this all on my own.
like a film fest sort of thing.
Yeah,
Is there
so
somewhere
you
you
can
can like submit your
You showcase
stuff?
it and stuff. No, it hasn't come that far along. It's kind of a, you just have to work up the ladder, up the chain. Bookers,
okay.
experience,
Well,
get people
we
behind
have
you.
1 minute left.
1 minute?
But, yeah, so we're going to be putting up your website, so if anybody's interested,
Alrighty.
I don't know if you can cram it in.
You got that?
You got seconds left if you want to cram one real quick.
One more. This one's pretty neat. This one's found all over the world. The spirals are like the sun, and then we have the V for the goddess, and the sun and the spirals. So this is a pretty neat one. This one's all over the place.
And what's that called?
This is the eyes of the goddess. The eyes are moisture, and the sun spirals. And here's the 2 V's, which make the body of the goddess.
Oh.
So this one's all over the
It
world,
kind
too.
of looks like owl eyes.
It is, the owl eyes. So we've got life, death, and regeneration all woven together here.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. That one is from 4000 BC.
4,000 BC.
Southern Malta.
Finished just in time. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to have you back